Hello, Internet. We are back. It's Nihil again with more Three Houses, and I've got the Killera with me as well.
Hello there.
So we're going to instruct manually. Continuing right where we left off. Alright. So...
It seems like we instruct 4 people and only 4 people want to hear us right now.
yeah, that works out. So I guess we'll start with Claude. And we'll just continue on that bow thing.
Yeah, make him really good at sniping our enemies.
Yeah, that's really all we need him to do. We could do that or we could do flying.
Do you want him to be a flyer?
I still like that wyvern idea. So we'll keep going on bow for now, though.
Yeah.
Let's...
It's praise you so we can teach you more bow.
I could get used to it.
I'm wondering how
Let's do
RNG
this again
this
sometime.
is. Because it's weird to think about, like, a speed run of 3 houses, eventually.
Yeah.
Kirby Master is the guy that speed runs a lot of the FE stuff. But I'm just like, what could that even look like? So I guess we keep her going swords.
Yeah.
I wonder how RNG dependent that would be. You probably could do a lot, because you can auto-instruct.
Yeah.
So you could do your best to just skip to the battles as quick as possible.
No. I'll keep trying my...
Nice, now it's bow C.
I think I...
We didn't look at that close counter thing. We'll have
No,
to
we
do that.
didn't.
And his other thing is axes, so we'll get him out of E+. And we should hand him an axe for actual combat. Get you to E+ and that, like... I don't know. What do you think?
I'm thinking maybe gives him some riding teaching, because until we get high enough to become Cavalier, he can't really learn that himself. Much, at least.
Yeah, that's true, but he's been going on the goal thing, so he's been getting better at that way.
True.
I want to give him a little faith and see. I don't know how you learn spells. Is it this?
It seems to have been. Most time when they rank up, they get a
That was that.
spell.
Because it'd be nifty if he could
This
get,
was
like,
part...
a heal. Like, that'd be great.
Now I...
I don't know. I might have to look more into that. Other than that, we'll keep going on spears, I think.
This...
Because that'll help him when he becomes a soldier.
Yeah.
And that's all we can teach. Group tasks? Let's see. I think we just keep doing that, because there's really just nothing, like... If these are our 3 options, our armor person, I don't even know if I'm going to make her an armor in the end. And I don't really have anybody I want to be a Pegasus anything.
Yeah.
Or a Wyvern Rider yet, so I think this is our best thing.
I agree.
Professor.
No. Because we actually do want him to use axes at some point. So it seems like they just ask you for those things when maybe it would be a good idea, based on how you're playing.
Yeah.
1,000 golds. I guess when we unlock the blacksmith, we'll learn what smithing stones do.
Now I see the heart of it.
Night Kneeler.
It's fun when you know what you're doing.
I
No,
will
it's not
master
fun.
this.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh, Elgaard's birthday.
I mean, sure, but we don't get her no matter what, so...
Yeah.
I don't know what it seems like support is a thing. So they could... Most people explored it again.
I can see that, because right now...
The fish thing.
Yeah, the fish thing, and also none of our people are currently motivated. I think we need to go eat with people, because if we do a battle right now, our next lecture will not... Nobody's going to want to listen to us.
True. And it's another week. We will change our attire.
Oh, we should probably check the bulletin boards. I think that's what basically tells you what's new. Nothing. Oh, we can new registrants battalion guild. Okay, so there's new battalions available.
We'll make sure to check those out. There's not a whole lot of dialogue going. So
Actually, wow, yeah, looks like almost nobody wants to talk.
we'll just go fish. And then maybe motivate some people and see where we end up.
Oh, and for now in a week, we should check if we still have those lost items.
Yes, we will do that as well.
Maybe.
We got sports as well. Oh wow.
Lots of sports.
Okay, I know what we're doing this episode. Storehouse. Yes.
Yeah, so it did stay.
Okay. So let's do...
Yes, please, let's do some gardening.
Things take a week, right? Not a month.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, we got some better stuff, so let's plant those. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright. Yes. Cultivate, and we're gonna do a lot, because
We
we're...
gave good seeds.
Yeah, we're using our good seeds.
And interesting, though. I think most people stayed where they were last time, so actually,
Yeah, they did.
Hi
it
there.
seems like the monastery itself didn't really update. What?
Do I walk out there? No. Okay. We gotta talk to
Uh,
Fishing Man again, as always.
Yeah.
Oops, wrong thing. We're gonna save before we do this in case I mess it up and it's like a skill thing.
Oh,
it's
we
hard.
used all of it last time.
Okay, we'll go buy a bunch of bait then.
Can we buy bait?
Probably. I would think so.
I have no idea. I guess we'll find out.
Item shop.
Welcome.
Oh boy. Maybe not. Uh-oh.
Please
Yeah,
come again.
bait we just find, and we used it all last time.
I didn't look ahead enough.
And the monastery didn't update, so I don't think... Unless we missed some bait around the monastery in a random place, we can't take advantage of that fishing light.
I don't know.
What?
Killer, why don't you Google that for me real quick?
Hey!
Thanks.
Okay.
Okay, while he's doing that, so to motivate, we can eat or we can sing.
Yes.
Let's eat, I suppose, because we sang last time. Let's look at the head chef. I'm tempted just to eat with people I want to recruit, though.
Oh, that's not eating with, that's cooking with.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what the difference is. I think if you cook with someone, you give them a fish you cook, and that might give them status ups.
Maybe so. Alright, so who do we want to motivate to learn?
Obviously, people we want to instruct, which is usually just all our students.
Yeah, I think we want to motivate Leone. And then I'd like to maybe... They don't want to. Because Marianne's the other one. So I think
know Marianne, I think, likes singing. I know at least Lorenz likes singing.
I think we do this with somebody else that wants to come.
Oh, okay, let's get some support with someone.
Yeah. Like Catherine, maybe. Or Caspar. I like Caspar. He seems cool. Probably Caspar. Who do you like more, Caspar or Felix?
Caspar.
Okay.
I'm grateful I get to eat every day. May the goddess bless this fine meal.
Ah, I can eat so much of this stuff. My stomach's growling just thinking about
But
it.
he's the one that just wolfs food down.
There we go. Alright, can we eat again? No, I don't think we can. Which is fine.
I'm sorry. That was just now.
We could learn from people. So we gave him...
I'm not sure.
Didn't do that, okay. What does the overcoat say? Okay, let's do... So is this how good we are at teaching things?
I know it's our skills and what we can do, but I don't know if us instructing is based off of our skills.
Not sure. It might be somewhat. Because I haven't taught any bow, and I still have, like, decent bow. I don't know. Let's level up bows and see what happens.
Okay, I have checked. We
Practice
can buy
yields
bait later.
Ah,
It is too early to buy bait.
darn.
Well,
That's frustrating. Alright, well...
Professor!
Then let's go check and see if the, So we can sing still. We can learn more things. And, maybe the counselor has some new requests. I'll check that.
Sure.
Yes, he does. So we can at least get support.
Oh, that's the one we recruited, sort of.
Petra.
Petra, yeah.
There we go. Oh. Well, I didn't satisfy Edelgard with my response, but we can't get her anyway, so...
Yeah.
I saw one over here. Oh no, that was just the thing popping up. We'll go talk to Eloise.
Sure.
I forget what he taught us.
past heat. Sorry, it's open to the.
Axe and fist. We could level up fist.
Yeah, if we want to.
Yeah, we'll do that.
I still have
Alright. Now,
I'm just looking at some, while I'm Googling, maybe a bit more information on how lectures work.
sure.
And we were somewhat correct in guessing. If person's goal is only 1, they get more experience.
Got it.
1.5. So they do lose some experience, but if you want them to focus on something directly, like our healers focusing on faith, it's still beneficial.
Right.
That's okay. You ready to do all the sports?
Yes, I am. Let's see what people have to say about each other.
Oh my gosh, everybody wants to talk to Lorenz. Is that really? Okay. Yeah, there's just lots, so we'll start with Lorenz and we'll just work our way through.
Yep. Interesting, you can't even get A ranks with Ignatius and Raphael.
That's, you know, I've
Tell
learned
me,
from Fire
Marianne,
Emblem
do
games,
you have
that's
a love
fine
of flowers?
if you didn't have anything in mind.
Yeah.
I would rather
I
you do
don't
nothing than
dislike them.
do something real weird.
I've happened upon a spot that's just teeming with splendid
So
blossoms.
this is another
Would you like me
C-rank
to show you?
conversation, I
I
guess.
think I would rather stay. It would be for the best if you kept your distance from me.
Well, perhaps I could pick a few of the nicest and present them to you. With a beautiful bouquet in your arms, your magnificence would rival even that of the goddess.
I would never compare myself to the beauty of the goddess.
I see. Well, I don't mind. Oh, that is a lovely handkerchief you've got there. Did you know that a handkerchief reflects the sensitivity of its owner? Yours tells me you have quite a refined sensibility. If you only applied yourself a little more to the rest of your ensemble, there is no doubt in my mind.
If you admire my handkerchief so much, you may have it.
No, please, that is not what I meant.
It was
He's
a gift
trying
from my
so
adoptive
hard.
father. I didn't choose it for myself. I'm sure I don't share his refined sensibilities, though, considering how little he and I have in common. I have to go.
Sounds like she might almost have problems with the
Such
slight
beauty.
inferiority complex.
And yet,
Especially considering the
with just a
father.
little polish, she'd be a marvel. If only she'd put in some effort.
Yeah, seems like
I wonder.
maybe
Indeed,
her, like,
I shall
thing
make it
is
my
that
mission to
she doesn't want to
awaken
try
her
because she's
beauty.
afraid if she applies
There
herself
is
and
nothing
fails,
that
it'll
I,
be worse.
Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, cannot do.
Maybe.
So it's C+. Interesting. Alright. What else do you do? Alright, we'll do that next. We'll do her and Leonie.
Okay.
Being kicked must have hurt, didn't it, Dorte? Did they think you won't gallop unless you're in pain? It must be difficult letting those brutes ride you.
Hey, Marianne. What are you up to?
Nothing.
Really? I was sure I heard you talking to
He's a
someone.
horse whisperer.
By the way, are you free right now?
Is there something you need?
I was about to go buy towels and soap, but the girls saddled me with all these specific requests. They want it all to look cute or to smell a certain way, but all that's just nonsense to me. I've always made my own towels out of old scraps and soap from used cooking oil. I've never given it much thought beyond that.
Oh,
They're perfect
But I've
for each
noticed
other.
you've got some really nice things. So you have an eye for that stuff, right?
Not
Obviously, I'd give you all the credit, and I'm sure everyone would be really grateful for your help.
no. I don't deserve that kind of praise.
Really? I don't think that's true. Come on, you'll be doing me a big favor.
My adoptive father tells me I shouldn't stray too far from the monastery.
That's nonsense. You've got to get some fresh air now and again.
all. We are
I
standing
should
outside.
stay.
But
Besides,
she is still in the
I wouldn't be
monastery.
much help.
True.
I don't think anyone would like whatever I pick out anyway. It would all go to waste. And I'm sure that having me around would just cause you misfortune, Leonie.
Are you serious?
Oh, she's
I
like
should
actually
stay
mad.
here by
Yeah.
myself.
Now, hold on just a second. You'll cause me misfortune? What kind of backwards talk is that? If you really don't want me around, then at least come out and say it straight. I'm sorry for the unwelcome invitation. Don't worry, I won't make
Wow.
the same mistake again.
I don't think she understands what was said.
Doesn't seem like it. So it seems like the C for this game is like huge misunderstanding, and then
Yeah.
we continue.
I guess that makes sense because it's kind of like the start of relationships and whatnot. Takes a little time to understand each other. I probably be walking on a bad time.
There we go. Time for a break.
Hey, Raphael, that's quite a load you've got there.
It was my turn to do the shopping again, but I might have overdone it.
Aren't those trips usually for food supplies? Why did you pick up a bunch of spears and gauntlets as well?
I was passing by the smithy, and the old man called me over. He said he was finished repairing the training weapons, so I
mean, it'd
grabbed
be
them
great
since I
if
was
you could
already there.
introduce us.
I see.
Yeah.
And those books?
I had just left the smithy when I ran into a merchant I recognized. He said he had some books that he brought for the library, so I took them off his hands.
Right. And that desk?
A desk as well.
Oh, this?
Which reminds me of
Can
Game
you
Tree.
believe someone threw this
Kind of,
away?
yeah.
It only needs a little work and it'll be good as new. Someone around here was just saying that they needed a desk.
Of course. Now, this is just a friendly observation, but I see surprisingly little of the food supplies that we actually need.
Well, I worked up an appetite from carrying all this stuff,
Of course.
so I had a snack on my way back.
Raphael, I appreciate the thought, but you can't get so carried away with helping out like that. You helped us all right out of dinner. And now that I've seen your struggle, I have no choice but to join in this vicious cycle of charity. Here, I'll lend you a hand.
All of this stuff is pretty heavy. Are you sure you can handle it?
You insult me. And no, I can't. I'll only carry the books and
I love
offer
you
my
pretends
support
that he's
as you
insulting
handle
us
the
again.
rest.
No, you're right. To be fair, especially when he was like at his desk, it's like you just walked in carrying a desk alongside other things.
I think I'm gonna pass out.
Okay.
Oh, Lysithia? You're really pale.
Seems.
Yeah,
Always is.
Yeah.
I've been feeling really queasy all morning. I'm just heading back to my quarters to rest.
Can you even make it there in that state? Here, climb on my back. I'll carry you.
She's having problems, and we don't even have the F support yet.
No, no, I'm not some sort of infant.
Always worried about looking like a kid. No time for that now.
She is
Just get
really
on.
short.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a bit better now. I should be okay from here. Thank you so much, Leonie. I hope I wasn't too heavy. Was I?
No, not at all. Actually made for a fun bit of training.
Training?
Yeah, carrying someone around is good for the legs. You're just the right weight for it, too. I might ask you to help me train again sometime. Anything can be a kind of training with the right attitude, you know?
Are you always thinking about training?
Yes.
Well, I can't devote all my time purely to training. So it's more efficient if I can train while I get other stuff done at the same time.
Sounds like a yes.
Wouldn't that actually be rather inefficient?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, for example, if you're training for endurance, it seems running would be a better approach. If you're only ever training by cramming it in with other tasks, you won't be getting the best results. I'm no expert on the subject, but even I can logic that one out.
Come to think of it, you do always seem to stick to a pretty rigid schedule, don't you? I've noticed that you focus completely on whatever it is you've set out to do. Then you switch to something else and focus completely on that.
You've noticed, have you?
Now that I think about it, you may be right. Maybe that is the more efficient way to do things. Hey, you're really bright, Lysithia. Thanks so much for the helpful advice.
That was sweet of Leonie to check on me and carry me all the way to my quarters. And in the end, I just lectured her. She did thank me for it, but I probably could have handled that better.
Story of my life.
Isn't it sort of like everyone's life? I could have done the conversation so much better.
Yeah, I just wish I had a save state from before it happened. Alright, we got more Lorenz conversations.
Raphael, this should be interesting.
It's interesting.
Meat is the
though.
best.
I'm not
Veggies and
purposefully
fish
trying
are
to
great
get all
too,
Lorenz
but,
supports, but it seems to be
There's
going
nothing
that way.
like a good cut of meat.
May I join you?
Hey, Lawrence. You here to eat? It looks like you barely grabbed anything.
Please, this amount will suffice for me. There's no need to compare our portions.
No wonder you're so skinny. My little sis eats more than you. Come on.
I'm just
have some of
imagining a
mine.
girl with
You need it
pigtails
more
in
than I do.
Raphael's face.
You offer me half-eaten scraps? The nerve! With manners like that, even a nobleman would be an absolute disgrace. Have you no dignity?
You're pretty touchy, huh? It's probably just because you're hungry.
I don't think took it in
Raphael,
stride.
please, do you mind? I cannot enjoy the simple pleasure of a meal in these conditions.
Why can't you enjoy your meal? You don't like what's on the menu?
Oh my
I'm
god.
You
starting
wait
to
here.
see why they
I'll go
don't
to the
have an
kitchen
ace
and
for
find
it.
something tastier for you.
Oh my god.
That won't be necessary. Please, just let me eat. In peace. Alone.
You could just go to another
I don't think you
table.
get it, Lawrence.
You're the one who sat down
Nothing
with
goes
him.
with a meal better than good company. If leading the Alliance is your goal, you should really try eating with other people first.
All these
I'm
empty
afraid
chairs
I
around.
fail to see the
Yeah.
connection between leadership and
The dining hall's completely empty
Want to be a
except
leader,
for where they
you
are.
have to know how to get along with different types of people, right? If you really want to get to know someone, all you have to do is share a meal with them.
Quite the contrary, unfortunately. It seems the more time I spend eating with you,
Wow.
the less likely
These
we are
C
to become
supports
friends.
are all like really savage.
The more you eat with someone, the more you learn about them. Their likes,
I
their
love Raphael
dislikes.
doesn't really
You
care.
know,
He just keeps on going.
you
It's
might
like,
get
yeah,
some of their
it's
food
totally
that way
good. He's
too.
feeling about us.
You can eat more and bulk up.
To be fair, he's saying that you can
All that
learn
talking
more
made me
about other
hungry
people,
again.
not that you'll
I'm
like
gonna go
them
get
more
seconds.
by eating with them.
What an absolute bother. But I suppose he does have a point about observations of character at the dinner table.
Interesting. Then we've got Ignatz.
Ignatz, let us take a short break. I will pour tea. Please choose a teapot for us to use.
You want me to pick one?
I don't see any other Ignatz around here, do you? Go on now, we're wasting time. The pots are over here. I will leave the selection to your judgment.
Let's see. How about this?
That's rather plain. Why did you choose that one?
The tea you chose has a very subtle taste, as well as a smooth, light texture. Such an unassuming tea calls for an unassuming pot, and one that complements the tea's color. In addition, the pot I selected has a floral design. Although we can't go for a walk today, we can still bask a little in nature's beauty.
Wow.
Very interesting. You know, you have an absolutely
Looks like
marvelous
very good
aesthetic eye.
descriptions there.
Precisely what I would expect from the son of a merchant house that has enjoyed the Gloucester's patronage for so many years.
Oh, interesting.
After we graduate,
Yeah, I
when you
remember he
begin
was
your trade in
merchant's son.
earnest, I will
So I
introduce
think
you to
his
my
thing
father.
was he's
Oh,
the second
that sounds
son,
wonderful.
so he's not the heir to the
But
merchant.
I'm afraid I'm already on the
business,
path to
so that's
becoming
why
an
he's going to be a soldier
Ah,
instead.
right, you are a second son. Still, your eye for beauty is a talent that should not go to waste. Very well. If you are to be a knight, then I shall happily take you into my service.
Ah, well,
That's actually what I expected. That
What?
he was
Does
told
that
to get
displease you?
Seabuck, 'cause you'd know a lot about different ways.
not at all. I just need a little time to think it over.
That'd be cool. Ignatz, like, served his house.
His eye for the arts is unwavering, but in all other matters he is woefully indecisive.
Huh. That's all the supports for now.
Yeah.
Don't have any quests or anything. So the only thing we've got is we can give gifts or do the store, the lost items.
Yeah.
But let me see how long we've been going. Well, it's not a very long episode.
No.
Maybe we'll just continue then. I wish we could figure out what was going on at the pond, but
We don't have any bait.
doesn't seem like that's going to be an option. Sorry, guys.
What about...
I guess we just continue.
Yeah. We'll just keep going.
Alright, we're proceeding. We can probably do some instruction and then end it.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, that's pretty easy. So it seems like going to E+ does not give spells.
No.
So we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to go on swords. That's it.
Was she the only one we motivated?
Yep.
Oh.
I probably should have done better about that.
Yeah. 'Cause we had 3 more people we could have instructed, but nobody wants to listen to us right now.
Focus on lance and riding.
That's weird that...
What?
I would say yes, because that's what he chose, but it's still the same skills.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what's up with that.
Well, Professor? Now I see the heart of it.
30+4. Oh, 2 away from her.
Better than before.
That's alright, we'll do like one
I
thing
see.
and it'll work out.
I'm actually pretty...
Lots
Split it.
of skills there. Interesting. Is anybody else real close? Claude is.
Yeah.
Alright, what is today?
Seems people did mostly a seminar today.
What is going on? Enter house reception. Interesting. I think a seminar sounds good.
Yeah, because also I don't think we get to lecture this week, 'cause it looks like we have our mission on Monday, so we won't actually teach.
Let's see. So, what can we all do? Hanuman's just makes the most sense for us, I think. Is there any that have... Yeah, she does that. Okay. I think we do Hanuman seminar.
Sure.
Oh, that's probably why I had some bow rank. Because I took a seminar from him before. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still have much to learn.
Experience is everything.
Monster Blast.
Interesting. I wonder if that's
It's
good
fun when
against
you know what you're
monsters.
doing.
Maybe.
I see.
Not as hard as I thought.
And that was a lot of motivation up as well.
Yeah. And now it's the mission, which I don't think we have time for.
I don't think we do either, but we'll go ahead and, we can do this.
Yeah, class up some people.
I'm curious as to what his looks are. That's weird.
Yeah.
I look at this and I just think, things that are not aesthetic. He got the bonus for mastering his class, didn't he? Yeah, HP plus 5.
Yeah.
It's weird to me too that you can fail a class up.
Was there any doubt?
I think I heard that you can fail. Because you can basically take the class quest before you have the requirements. And if you do, you only have a chance to succeed.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she already did. We just gotta swap her to it.
Yeah.
And we'll have Raphael take his as well.
Which is fighter.
I mean, can he? Okay.
Okay, if it's less than 30, it can't be.
It's weird to see him taking a test.
I mean, it's supposed to tell he's not dumb, he just really likes eating.
Yeah.
In trespass.
That's true. Is that bonus? Oh.
Yeah! I passed!
I
Okay.
wonder if they have like a minimum stats, and if they're under it, then they get upped when they pass the test.
That would be my guess. Interesting, so I can do that here too.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's where we end.
Yeah?
We don't have a whole lot else to do.
So next time we can go into our next mission, which is suppressing a questionable rebellion.
Yep, so we'll save it here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed all the supports today. And if you are not a fan of Lorenz, maybe you've been converted. Or maybe it's been made worse.
Probably a bit of both, depending on the people.
Yeah. So that's it for today, and we'll see you guys next time.
Have a good day.
Time don't feel so linear with heartbreak so far.